opposed? Motion carried. Can I have a motion to reclassify the weekend cleaner position as a weekend custodian position and to retain Alan Whitmers in this position effective immediately at contractual salary of $14.47 per hour?
Also move.
Lynn? Can I have a second?
Second.
Randy? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to accept the resignation of Joni Trezetter with regret from the position of part-time bus monitor effective January 4th? Randy?
Second.
Chris? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to recommend the superintendent of schools upon the recommendation of superintendent of schools to appoint Joni Trezetter to the part-time probationary position of cleaner effective January 4th at a contractual salary of $12.28 per hour? Good. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to authorize the superintendent of schools to sign an employment contract with the business clerk as presented? Mandy is all in favor? Any opposed? Lynn? Any opposed? Motion is carried. And can I have a motion to accept the special ed programs recommended for the students listed? Randy and Lynn? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Can I have a motion to...
Who's the second?
Who to the what? Lynn. Oh, Lynn, sorry. Can I have a motion to accept programs recommended by the CPSE for student D? Andy?
Second.
Yes. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. Is there anything else to come before the board tonight?
I've talked with Sue about this. I don't know how much I've talked around about the idea of bringing together or forming a committee to talk about the cell phone policy that's currently in existence in the district, with the possibility of looking at other options from how we handle it right now. And if we did that, we'd get student representation, parent representation. We'd have to have a couple board members, teachers, administrators, to look at what the current policy is and perhaps what other schools are using in regards to their policy and see if maybe we need to change ours somewhat.
Stacia, can you turn that? The light is right in my eye. Usually have it up higher. I can't.
The light's on? Oh, it's not usually on.
I couldn't even. Sorry, Michelle.
Yeah, the light
That's
usually is
all I
on.
had to say. I just like to think about looking at changing our cell phone policy somewhat to be maybe more suitable to 21st century, what might be
Yeah.
easier to control,
What do you
not
recommend?
to make kids have to be devious all the time to use them, because it's just a fact of life that kids have cell phones. You know, is it appropriate to text during class? No. Is it appropriate to text maybe in the hallway? Maybe that will stop them from, taking it to the bathroom, texting in the bathroom. If lunchtime is it okay to text or not text? And I don't know. I just think that we maybe could look at it. I know that other schools have. There's a wide variety of how schools attack cell phones, and their policies, and maybe we should look at ours and look at some schools that have other options on how they look at cell phone use by their students and see if we can see what's best for
It's a
our kids.
big part of how they communicate now.
Yeah.
part of it.
Just by chance, when we did our initial board member training in Herman, they did a thing on their cell phone policy. It seemed to be pretty well thought out. Maybe something we can get some boilerplate information from.
That's what I have to look and see what others are using and how, what are the results and their changes. Where can we go with ours and see if there's something that would be.
What is the policy for here? What exactly is the?
No cell phones are to be on between 7:45 and 3:15, basically. If they're caught the first time, the teacher is supposed to confiscate it, turn it, meet the students back at the end of the day. The second time, the parent has to come and get it. I still don't give any consequence until the third time. On the third time, I'll finally get a detention to go with it for just being insubordinate with the rules.
But it is true that it's becoming more of a tool just in daily life. I mean,
It could be very much so. Some of them have iPads, have
Calendars.
yeah, these type of things that they could be doing their research on there. But then you have the issues of Facebook, but maybe we just need to deal with the behaviors that are inappropriate, not the phone. The phone's not the problem, it's what are they doing with the phone?
Right.
Or how are they using the phone? Are they taking pictures of kids that they shouldn't be? And that's unacceptable. It doesn't matter if it's a phone or a camera or what it is.
So you don't want texting answers to each other.
Right.
But some places too, you bring your phone in, you put it on your desk, and it's right there. 'Cause
Yes, and then you're not.
And they have 3 minutes to get from class to class, and the policy is if you're late 3 times, you get a detention. So if they're late because they're texting, they'll get the late because they're late to class, they'll still end up with a detention. If it's not really the cell phone itself, it's the problem, it's that they still have to manage their time while using it. I mean, I get just as upset with my son when he's sitting, 4 people away. You got to text back and forth instead of talking to each other. But that is reality. So at lunch, I can see the noise levels going down because everybody's
Right. That'd be good.
One of the
That's pretty awful.
we don't have to go back to is the April 17th, 18th, 19th. We said if it was needed for the resolution. So we don't need to go back to that because we don't have what we're going to do.
I was just wondering what we had to do. So we maybe reinstate or driver it and slow the cost.
Well, we still offered Travis Ed last year, if you remember, but it's not sponsored by the school, so to speak. It's done in the summer or it's done over vacation time. So if we get enough students to support the cost of it, it will occur, basically. And it's no different than like what we just did with the, I can't remember what it's called, 10-hour course?
Yeah,
5-hour course. And they had enough students for that. They had it here in school, we actually had an adult film. So it's still
Did they
being
pay a
offered.
fee to take that?
Yes, they had a fee.
So if we run the driver enforcement, there'd be a fee to the students that are
If
enrolled.
that's what we're, unless are you talking about putting it back fully into the budget?
Whatever worked to get it back there. But what I was wondering is, do you have to have a new car? Because I know Canton used the used car.
Well, we've used these before through more,
They were current year most of them. Let's say,
a
let's
couple
say
years old.
changed in the last few years.
Whatever anybody's willing to lend us, basically,
Yeah.
is what we
I mean, they're
take.
not gonna lend you because of the insurances and stuff and all that other part of it. What I was wondering is if you could get one, like a used car, a lot cheaper than what you were doing for Backus's, if that would be feasible, then it would cost so much if the kids had to pay
Right.
to it.
Right,
Do they modify the cars at all?
yes,
We still have the brake
Still the
thing
brake.
on?
yes,
But we did have the, because we was it
right,
in the bus garage.
we have it.
Yeah.
I mean, we certainly can check back into that, Tom, again, because that, I mean, it's not automatic, it's not in this year's, the next coming year.
I would like you to check.
Okay.
So you're also saying that at the high school level, you'd like me to look at getting it into the budget if I can get it in for next year?
Interesting to see what it looked like. when we had all that.
Right.
Costs and stuff.
It was a program and other people.
I mean, I think that
That's a great.
because it is a very good program that it saved one life, and I think most parents would be willing to pay, you know, a good share of it towards it.
Yeah, I'm sure my sister, she shelled out some money to have the kids take it in camp, so.
That was always one of the concerns, I know for the last couple of years, the board didn't want the kids to have to pay for it, because you have to have and have nots.
Yep.
And the parents that can pay will pay, and those that can't don't get driver's ed and don't get a $500 insurance. So it's either offer it completely or not. But again, we'll check into those, Michelle is the high school principal, she said we'll be checking into the driver's ed.
And we're very good
It's
with
the budget for next year.
Yes,
not
for next
this year. It's not in the budget this year.
Correct. But the other courses we have to manage the students pay, because they're much cheaper.
What's our course of action on these two buses that just got brought that we need to do?
At this point, nothing, I was just making you aware, because it could put us in a vulnerable position.
Right now, we're okay with the number of buses.
I can't agree.
Right now, we're still okay with the number of buses
Yes.
coming in?
Yes, we did get one back returned, but again, we're hoping to have the one with the hose fixed by January 6th, because that's when it's up for inspection. Not January 6th, February 6th.
Tom, can you remove some of the panels? Can you take the bottoms out and just put panels in or not?
Depends, it all depends. You gotta check a lot of it through DOT. There's certain things you can do and certain things you can't. What I was talking about was like the cross members that rusted.
Right, yeah.
I mean, we were forever replacing those up
Right.
there.
Right. You can no longer do that.
Right,
Like we did with switching the bus door, that we could do.
right. No, cross members are here there.
Right.
Yeah, the struggle about whether they
Right.
Right.
That's
Once it's red tag, it's dead.
Well, it's dead completely then, but,
Nobody will fix it.
Mhm.
Every unit gonna get fixed.
right.
Is there anything else?
Does that answer your question about candy buses, Tom? That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A motion to adjourn this meeting at 10:54.
What has been?